but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The build-up has been a little slower than usual, perhaps a few traffic issues along the way that we haven't been made aware of, but we're glad to confirm that there is no longer any further problem. The crowd have come well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two, and the noise generated, as well as the appetite for this game, is absolutely at peak. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Bruno Guimaraes, is going to be the man who I see as the one who brings balance to the team. I think when he's on the ball, yes, he can be a strong runner, but he's become a very central pivot now in making sure that he helps break lines going forward and denies line breaking for his defence. So he's become a big factor now in any team he functions in.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Now then, the ball's come loose. Paul. Elanga. Collective sigh of relief from the defence. Frimpong. Konate to McAllister. Linton. And now the breakaway. Linton. Elanga. He might be in here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Played towards the other side. Oh, throw in. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Big chance! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Well, they've got it back, and Elanga! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
It's chance to counter. Strong running down that left flank. Jacob Murphy, looking to break at pace. Great defending, strong and determined. Gakpo. And he'll shoot here. It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Now who's going to be first to this? Shifted upfield. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Interesting ball. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's run loose here. Bruno Guimaraes, and he's in on Elanga! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Just eases him off the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. So what can they make of this? Tries a shot! Goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And he's had it nicked away. It's shooting chance! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Certainly made things interesting.
I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Nicked it back promptly. Ekitike. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Ball. Floated up and over. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's played forward. Ball is over the line. Gakpo. That is lovely. Frimpong. And there's the clearance. And that's been one straight. It's Salah! Oh, screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they get themselves in front! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Forward it goes. And he cuts out the supply. Well, they've got it again. And he's away. He's through. It's one-on-one, and the finish. And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Ekitike could move up a gear here. Mohamed Salah! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Lascelles. Murphy. Ekitike. Good running, strong and purposeful. And back on the ball again. Reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Already up and running for the second half. Tonali. Joelinton. And the counter is on. Out to the right. Joelinton. Can he get away here? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the ball's done its job. Robertson. Lascelles, aim forwards. Gordon! He's got away with one there. Robertson, and it's Van Dijk, and Konate, Szoboszlai, and Gravenberch, Frimpong, and that is out of play. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's a fabulous ball. Lascelles gets rid without sophistication. Konate. And that's a throw. And it's played in here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Byrne plays it forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Be a corner. Have their second corner now. Joelinton tries to clear. Oh, nice touch. Fiddles it through. Frimpong. Tonali. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Tonali. Hall. Gordon. Robertson. To McAllister. Gravenberch. And Konate. Wriggles his way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So, third quarter of the game. Massive leap! Danger averted for now. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, can he get onto this? Played out to the left flank. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, it's played into the area. Alisson has that under control. Simple. Pressing. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So who's he going to be aiming for here? So another set play. It's a throw-in. There's going to be another change here.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Tonali. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. That is one way to stop him. And back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Wirtz. No, he's not going to get any further than that. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Threads one in. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
But the changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Up towards the front line. Long time, excellent interception. McAllister. Wirtz. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Moved on forwards. Gets his pass away. Oh, that's a fine interception. Gakpo. Pope sends that a long way. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.